HTS Brick Reviews! Hello everyone, welcome to my first CMF series in a while. This is my MCU CMF series with 12 minifigures, 2 from Phase 1, 3 from Phase 2, 3 from Phase 3, and 4 from Phase 4. Now, this series was pretty easy to do, but there were a few figures in here that were very intricate and time-consuming. And without further ado, let's start with the movie that started the whole MCU, with Iron Man 1, with the Mark II. Now, this Mark II suit, I think it's been made like in a spin-off set of the Hall of Armor, but I wanted to do one that looks better. And I didn't realize that the Mark II was the Mark III just in silver. I thought it was like a different look. So I could have used the Mark III to model it off of. He uses all of the main Iron Man stuff, but with the older helmet, because the new one, I don't really like it that much. But it's basically the Mark III, but in silver. Now, for the second figure, we have Loki from the first Avengers movie. I love this suit so much, and he comes with a Tesseract, and he has the same face he has in the Ragnarok set, but just with a little bruise. And he has like the swept back mad scientist hair with some dual molded legs and some very nice Asgardian printing. And now to start off Phase 2, here's Jane Foster from Thor: The Dark World. I wanted to throw in a figure from it because Thor: Love and Thunder just came out. I do have a figure for Love and Thunder, but I wanted to do a Jane figure because Thor is the Thor: Love and Thunder figure. She uses the mantis hair, but without the antenna, and I modeled her face off of the Padme face. And she has dual molded arms, and this was also, the whole outfit was modeled off of the one from the Avengers video game. Next up, we have Cap in his stealth suit. This is a suit I've wanted to draw for a really long time, and I think it came out looking really good. There might be too much dark in there, but it looks really good, in my opinion. And the shield is the normal shield piece, just with different colors. And the face is the kind of the new Cap face that they've been using, but I colored the strap in black. And overall, the printing is, I really like it and enjoy looking at it. The next figure we have for Phase 2 is Nebula from Guardians. Now, this is basically just the original Nebula figure, which is what I modeled it off of, but with a dual molded arm and a few torso changes. Not really anything to it, but I wanted to include it. Now, for one of my favorite figures from the series, and to start off Phase 3, we have Jeff Goldblum, the Grandmaster. I think this turned out really well. This is way better than Lego, what they did. And his accessory is the melt stick. And yeah, I really enjoy looking at this figure because I think the face and hair just it looks so good. And like the overall gold robe look, I really like, and his shoes make it look also really good. Now, for Infinity War, this is also an Endgame figure. This is the Scarlet Witch, the Wanda minifigure. She uses like a coattail piece, and overall nice printing. That's the same hair piece they use for the Endgame final battle, but in a better coloring, and the face is more sinister. Now, for the true main character of Infinity War, Thanos, I really, really like how this came out. And he has a dual molded arm to show the Infinity Gauntlet. And the face I modeled off of MGF Customs Thanos figure, but scaled down for a minifigure, so shout out to him. He's a really good Lego creator. He has dual molded legs. I didn't really need printing on them because I think everything else works really good for him. Now, to start off Phase 3, we have Steven with a V, Steven Grant, Mr. Knight. Now he has a face that's like really Steven Grant, and his baton has gold printing at the tips, and I really like how the suit came out with all the detailing. And that's basically it for him. Lego would include a Stephen Grant face, but I didn't. Now, for one of my favorite figures from the series and one of my favorite parts of Multiverse of Madness, Pizza Poppa, Bruce Campbell. Oh, yeah, it's Bruce Campbell. So you can't not love him because it's Bruce Campbell in a Sam Raimi movie. Pizza Poppa I really like how this figure turned out with the face, with all the bruises. I modeled this off of a tweet he made with like a fake Marvel Legends figure of Pizza Poppa. So I used that picture to model the bruises off of, and I think it looks really good. And his accessory is mustard because...
Why don't you take some mustard, huh?
Now for the smartest man alive.
Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four.
This is almost good timing with The Office set coming out, well, being revealed. He uses like the Superman hair with printing to show like the classic Reed Richards look. And I think the suit turned out really well, and I just really like the suit in general. And he has dual molded legs with no printing. Now for the last figure, here's Thor from Thor Love and Thunder in his like Ravager jacket look. And I gave him the Qui-Gon hair that they gave him in the sets, a better build for Stormbreaker. And the face is just overall better because his beard isn't as full as it was in Endgame. Because I think it fits better than the one that they gave him in the sets. And he doesn't have dual molded legs, but he does have legs with the detailing that he has. And the shirt, I think, came out really nice with the jacket over it. And that wraps up the series. So the reason Phase 1 has less minifigures is because it had less interesting designs of minifigures that I wanted to create. And I thought that Phase 4 needed 4 figures because there's been so much from Phase 4. Yeah, I think Phase 3 could have also used 4 figures, but I wanted to keep it in with a 12 minifigure, so that Lego does. And if you have any more ideas, make sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching. Yeah, Thor the Dark World. Okay, yeah, no one likes this movie. Next up we have